Hi, my name is Sofia Cramerotti and I'm from University of Verona, Italy, Department of Human Sciences. The title of my today's presentation is Accompanying and Supporting the Development of Professional Competencies in Future Support Teachers, the Role of Trainees, Tutor and Mentor. The aim of my presentation is to identify the role played by tutors and mentors in accompanying novice teachers within a specialization course for support teachers. So, support teachers dedicated to classroom inclusion of students with disabilities. The specific aim is to investigate the expert teachers' own features and how they, in their role of tutors and mentors, perceive the distinct role they play in the development of novice teachers' professional competencies through peer review. So just a little brief description about the specialization course for didactic support activities for pupils with disabilities. One purpose is to develop knowledge, skills, and competencies for building teachers' professionalism with a particular focus on inclusive education. Then another purpose is to train professional teachers with high and specific operational skills. Then to promote the ability to draw in a targeted and productive way theoretical, psychopedagogical, and scientific cultural reflection. And then to introduce the implementation of research action processes. So teachers' training and development of teaching professional skills and competencies are crucial aspects for improving the quality and equity of entire teaching system. Peer review of teaching is a formative method typically oriented exclusively to improve one's own teaching processes and professional growth. It is based on the use of formative feedback, peer tutoring, coaching, mentoring, and co-reflection. Professional development through collaborative peer-supported review focus on parity, reciprocity, and dialogue between the peers, a novice teacher and an in-service expert teacher. So we have two different forms of peer review. One, summative assessment that is more evaluative. The second one, this was the one we chose in this research, is a formative assessment oriented to exclusively improve one's own teaching processes and professional growth. As I said before, it is based on the use of formative feedback, peer tutoring, peer-supported review, coaching, mentoring, and co-reflection. So the vision of teacher that emerged is teachers as experts, teachers as researchers, with their knowledge, different experiences, teaching practices, skills, and competencies, and being members of a community of practitioners. We have two different but interconnected activities: a direct internship supervised by a tutor and an indirect internship supported by a mentor. A direct internship refers to the expertise, experience of trainee within the school. This type of internship is supported and supervised by a school trainee tutor and in-service support teacher. An indirect internship is something that is specific, as a specific focus on self and co-reflection of entire experience. It includes a re-elaboration of the activities of the school where the internship was conducted, which is supported and accompanied by a university mentor, an expert support teacher, member of the specialization course board. So we have two different moments: tutoring and mentoring. Tutoring is configured as an educational relationship which is established between a teacher in training and a more experienced teacher belonging to the same professional profile. Tutorship scenarios are characterized by intentional training and formal learning. Through the process of empowerment, the tutor puts the tutee in a position to gain experience and learn from mistakes while maintaining the role of support and accompaniment. Mentoring is an intense relationship between an experienced teacher and a novice teacher that fulfills two main functions: to provide a competent model and an opportunity for career development, and to offer the necessary support for managing critical moments during the training. It is a relationship based exclusively on trust, and it is marked by psychological equality, intrinsic motivation on the side of both the mentor and the mentee, reciprocal communication, and mutual listening. The elective relationship between mentor and mentee is characterized by greater emotional complicity, and it takes place as a conscious reciprocal choice. So the research questions of this qualitative research. The first one: what are the main features that characterize a good tutor and mentor in accompanying novice teacher growth? And the second research question is: what are the most important and useful activities referring to the direct and indirect internship that contribute to the development of competencies in future support teachers? So these are the two questions of the research. Some more information about the participants. Participants were 10 expert teachers, 5 female and 5 male, with a wide experience in both the role of tutor and mentor. Within the training course of specialized support of students with disability, they accompany middle school novice teachers in direct and indirect internship. About the method, I use a method that is inside the qualitative research. So I gather qualitative data through semi-structured interviews that were audio recorded, transcribed, and then revised. I use a grounded theory approach for reading the data and with the different phases: preparation of a single analysis document, reading and cleaning the text. The first level of analysis, the labeling with the focused coding. The second level of analysis with the axial coding. The third level of analysis with the theoretical coding. And finally, the development of an explanatory model. So let's go to the results. About the first research question, the characteristic of a good tutor and mentor. As you can see, we found a lot of characteristics: guide, empathetic approach, agent of change, competent model, support and scaffolding, builder of positive environment, stimulating and increasing comparison, dialogue, discussion, and reflection, fostering cooperation and collaboration, mentoring behind the classroom, provide formative, situating, and effective and meaningful feedback, ongoing, non-judgmental, being available to listen and authentically present, available for conversation, formal and informal, expert of schools dynamics, modeling mutual respect, constructor of relationship, establish a climate of trust, embodied ethical values, approachable and available, sharing ideas, resources, and decisions, sharing experiences and best practices, problem solver, accomplishment, seeing the changes in a positive way, focus on potential opportunities, showing effective, innovative ways of teaching, knowing tips for class management, celebrating success together, provide classroom observation and post-observation debriefing, promoting sense of professional agency and empowerment, stimulating recognition of progress, developing a positive attitude towards reflection and recognition of their own personal ability to change their practice, and providing emotional support. So a lot of characteristics for being a good tutor and a good mentor. Second research question about the importance and the useful activities that contribute to the development of competencies in future support teachers. Referring to direct internship, they were preparation, observation, and active participation. About indirect internship were personal elaboration, self and co-reflection, and supervision. So let's go to the conclusion of this research. What emerged from this research indicates that the support and accompaniment of a mentor and/or tutor through peer review seems to be an approach that contributes to teacher professional growth. Teacher training courses need expert teachers as mentors and tutors to provide collaborative and supportive peer-to-peer action. As such, it is necessary to adopt critical co-reflexivity as an habit of mind and modus operandi, as Anderson said in his research of 2000. Teachers need to conduct self and co-evaluation so that they can utilize what emerged in their reflecting on and thinking critically about the development of their competencies. There are quite a lot of characteristics, as we have seen, that emerge and that make a good tutor and mentor, but what emerged from the research, they are all equally necessary to provide support to novice teachers in terms of efficacy and effectiveness. And so for this reason, it is important to clearly outline the role of tutor and mentor and define their profiles. At the same time, it is fundamental and to systematically introduce peer-to-peer review through the scaffolding of prepared tutors and mentors in all training courses for future teachers. This activity can make a real difference in improving the quality of teachers' training and significantly enhance teaching competencies. Here you can find some references about peer-to-peer review, the role of tutor and mentor. And here you can find my email if you want to keep in touch with me, give me suggestion or some idea, or just for sharing thinking about this research. Thank you.